Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Just a Fun Guy. I found a game you can download on your tablet, iPhone, or if you have a certain program on your laptop and computer called BitLife. You can play this game the right way, or you can play it my way. The Just a Fun Guy way is choosing all the worst decisions possible and well, I'm just shooting blind here. So without further ado, let's see if I can become a prisoner like age 5 and die from like being shanked at age 14 or something like that. But I was born in Malmö, Copenhagen, and I was an accident. My mother and father are 37 and 39. He's a flight attendant. I'm enlisted, and I have a family dog. It's age 1 year. I'm toying around. I'm picking the fire truck. The little girl that you are playing with picks up your favorite stuffed animal. What will you do? I will refuse to let her play with it.
Rude. How rude.
Favorite activity? Marching in a straight line, coloring, riding my trike, or building a tower with blocks. I'm just gonna go marching with a straight line. Lunchtime. While watching the Steven Universe on your TV, your mother asks you what you want to eat for lunch. You have 4 options: pepperoni pizza slice, a cheeseburger with fries, a chef's salad, or chicken strips. I'll do pepperoni pizza, a classic. Your mother, I'm 5 years old, and my mom wants to take me to vaccinate before I could go to kindergarten. I will either throw a conniption, try to stay calm, or do the one thing that I know would probably get me in trouble: bite her. Bite her fingers off. A German Shepherd Ellie is drinking grape soda from your cup. I will reward her. Primary school. I am age 6 and I'm 7. Starting primary school. Oh, my dog German Shepherd died at age 10. She slipped away in her sleep after living an extraordinary life. Or it could have been diabetes with the grape soda I let her drink. Either way. And while in class, you see your classmate Christopher out in the corner of your eye, wrapping your teacher Mrs. Lorenzen's desk in a toilet paper. I will attack him. I will uppercut his mouth. Ooh, I actually did some major damage. I uppercut his mouth and I stuck a finger in his ear, damaging his eardrum. So he's probably half deaf. And I have been sent to Mr. Peterson's office. He is the headmaster. I will insult him, apologize for my actions, or argue with him. You know damn well I'm arguing with this guy. The headmaster, Mr. Peterson, suspended you from school for 5 days. Your father is arguing with you because you're suspended from school. I'm gonna argue back with him. And is he gonna like slap me or something? Nope. I'm suffering with depression at age 10. My friends at school have dirged to ask your classmate Camilla out. She have a huge crush on. Well, she's straight, so what could possibly go wrong? And she rejected my ass, and I'm probably still depressed. Your classmate Christopher has been trying to turn your friends against you. I will lunge at him. I will headbutt his skull. Ooh, I did max damage on this one. I headbutted my classmate Christopher's skull and pounded his kidney, causing him kidney failure. He died from his injuries. I killed somebody. Oh my gosh, I have blood on my hands now. At 12 years old, I killed my classmate. You know this is a horrible life now. What? And I didn't get any repercussions from killing my classmate. That's the scary part right there. You're studying for a difficult exam in your math teacher in Mrs. Paulson's class, and you're nervous about passing it. You know what? The classmate has stolen the answer key. I will ask for the key. Cheaters always prosper, I always think. Your classmate Camilla just sculpted a giant penis in class. Well, this is middle school after all, and potty jokes are the thing. You know what? I'm just gonna laugh at her. I don't want to hurt somebody that did something so brave. That's aged 15. I think this is maybe the same Camilla that I have an opportunity to kiss her. I'm gonna kiss her with tongue. Oh, mature palate indeed. I started secondary school. Years 2, type public, in Copenhagen, secondary. I'm now cured from my depression 6 years later. I will take my driver's test to see if I am road legal. I passed my driver's test, I graduated from secondary school, and I'm going to get a job. What job pays the most? You know what? Forget about the job paying the most. A leprechaun. That's a great salary. But, I got rejected because I said it's the cash. My father passed away at the age of 56 after being charged at by a hippopotamus. What on earth was my father doing? I thought he was like a flight attendant or something. I suppose he was like Steve Irwin. He was adventuring to the very end. I'll attend his funeral. Being charged by a hippopotamus. Good Lord. I am 20-something years old, and I'm gonna play this Flip the Switch challenge because, well, I am young and wanted to do internet fads. I will do a police officer, and the very nice man never prompted me never to warn 911 again for non-emergencies. I'm joining social media. I'm 21, and let's see if I can screw up my life some more. I have an opportunity to give back through volunteering. I'll volunteer nowhere. What have the animal shelter people ever done for me, am I right? A job referral. I can work in Copenhagen as a sculptor. You know what? I'll take the job. I'm trying to scoop my life up, but I need some cash to do it, so what the hey. My sexuality. I will be straight. You feel like relaxing and taking some natural tranquility. I will. What will I do? You know what? I'll just go bird watching. Go bird watching. Listen to the birds. Speak in a soft voice. Do a whole bunch of ASMR. Returning a book to a library. A fanatic crazy hobo runs up to you and asks if you believe in aliens. Can I assault this guy? No, I can't. I will just say, without a doubt, I will just agree with the person and tell him to leave me alone. While sitting on a park bench, you witness a crackhead throwing beer bottles at oncoming traffic. What will you do? I'll try to intervene. The crackhead charged you and fractured your hip. I'm fighting back. Hopefully, maybe I can kill maybe this could be like my second victim. I don't know. I'll stamp his nipple. Which I don't even know how that's possible. And I did some damage. And they called the cops on me. And I have busted with assault. I will pick the best public defender because I have cash. And I've been found not guilty. Phew, no prison time for me. 28-0, 29. While the library about a female at age 31. I will ask her on a date. And now we're going steady. I'm glad. I'm gonna have a steady relationship. Whenever I hear Yo-Yo Ma uncontrollably late, I start talking about it. Well, I'm glad the cellist strikes a heartstring with you. I discovered an unconscious man in an aisle of the grocery store. I'll attempt to rescue him. I saved the man's life. You know what? I deserve to do a good deed after killing somebody. So, I guess it's good for or bad. On a trip to the mall, well, what the heck did I just do? Your girlfriend asks you to take her to a soccer match. I'll argue with her. I said, get lost. She, even though you have a girlfriend, this Emma, somebody flashes their breasts. You know what? I'll give it to her. And I'm gonna do it unprotected. I had a one-night stand, and I smoked my first cigarette ever after I finished. Well, I'm glad it was enjoyable. Good for me for enjoying it. Alright, let's move on to age 35. My girlfriend is pregnant. She can keep the baby. Emil, that's a good name for a baby. Your coworker Millie has started a rumor that you leave the toilet seat up. Don't guys do that all the time? What kind of stupid rumor is that? You wanna know what? I may leave the toilet seat up. That may be a rumor. I could always have a talk with her, start a rumor about her, pay no attention, but I'm going to do the worst thing possible and attack this woman. I'm gonna spit out her name. My coworker calls the cops on me and I've been busted and facing 1 year in jail. I haven't done some hard time yet, so I'm gonna go with the public defender, which I've been found not guilty anyway, and I'll be an anti-vax dad. Ooh, my girlfriend and I have been together for 10 years. Your co-worker pulls you in the supply closet, shuts the door, and starts confiding in her. You know what? I cheated once, I'm gonna do it again. I'm going to hook up. My girlfriend is pregnant with another baby. She can keep it. That's just sad. She suffered a miscarriage. Ooh, my mom passed away at age 82 from whooping cough. Rest in peace, both my parents. I'm gonna attend the funeral. And my girlfriend wants to break up with me. You know you're screwed up when your girlfriend wants to become a lesbian. That's for dang sure. I'm not gonna wish. You know what? I'm not gonna let her down that easily. I'm gonna lunge at her. I'm gonna bite her chest. You bit your girlfriend's chest and spun out with a hard left hook to her temple and slapped her fist with the backhand. She died from her injuries. I killed 2 people now. I can't believe it. I murdered a classmate at age 10, and I murdered my girlfriend for wanting to leave me at age 43. I'm a monster. What have I become? And I have been busted for the murder of my girlfriend, and I'm facing 6 years in jail. I have 73,000 euros. I'm gonna pick the best I can, and I've been found not guilty. Yeah, no kidding. I'm the one who killed her. You know what? I'm gonna have the audacity to show up at this woman's funeral. Man, the man that I created, in real life, I would hate this guy already. Depression. You're suffering from depression. No wonder. Okay, now it's getting worse. A coworker, they pulled the prank on me. I'm going to lunge at her. Maybe this could be a third time's a charm. I'm going to right hook. Her groin. Oh my gosh, this is the 3rd person that I have killed in my life.
How dare you?
Y'all know what? I'm going to do some hard time for it. I want to go to jail in this game. Rather than the commissioner ready to bump into a fellow prisoner who's doing hard time for possession of ketamine. I'll charge him, work his nose, and this is the 4th person I've killed. And because I've killed this person, my sentence has been extended for 6 years. Your son Emil is asking you for 250 euros to play laser tag. Apparently he's visiting me in prison and wants to play laser tag. You know what? I'll give it to him. Just because my life is a living hell doesn't mean my son's has to be. While in the prison, you bump into a fellow prisoner who's busted for bullying and intimidation. I am going to scuffle with him. I'm going to headbutt his neck, his stomach, his neck. Again, I murdered somebody else. This has got to be the 5th murder, I think. If you're watching this and you're paying attention to all the deaths I've caused, write it down in the comments below and I'll pin your comment. I'm not suffering from pneumonia. You received some mail from your son. I will send him a thank you letter. My son is probably the only person I'm going to love because I killed my girlfriend, my parents are dead, and I only have him because his brother was a miscarriage. So I'll make sure my son is the only one I'll love and pay respect to and do this. Your son is talking in his sleep about killing the next person he sees. I will confront him. I'm going to send my son a thank you letter. You're lying down in your cell, your slimate offers you some LSD. Oh, I'm trying this LSD. Anything to make the time pass. You're up for parole. You have been put in front of the parole board. Do you regret your mistakes? You know what? I'm going to try to manipulate this parole board to get some time off, and then maybe come back in after murdering someone else. Let's see. I feel guilty about my wrongdoings, and I've been released from prison after doing 10 out of a 12-year sentence. Waiting for an Uber driver, a loud doctor confronts you and asks you for trusting God. Well, after my hard life, and you know what? I'll say which one. I met a female at the library. I'm going to ask her on a date. And she rejected me. I get a job offer as a host in a restaurant. You know what? I'll take the job. I need the cash. I was at a gay pride parade. I encountered a coyote. Okay, I decided to be straight. Why am I at a gay pride parade? That's the question. I will keep it as a pet. My son needs a pet. I will name him Big Regret. Select them. Pay raise? Yes, please. Your Senate mail asks you to take him to the movies. Of course I will. I may not enjoy it, but he's my son, and I love him. I've been promoted to server, so I'm starting to get my life together at age 62. Your supervisor, Louise, has been taking a liking to you, asks you to do some gardening. You know what? I'll do it. I went with him. I didn't enjoy it, but my coworker enjoyed it. Now I'm a head waiter. Okay, working girl. At the dentist, you encounter a working girl. I'm going to lunge at her. I'm going to right hook her jaw. I right hooked her jaw, and then used 2 fingers to drag her by the nostrils. I did not murder this woman, but I think I came pretty dang close. She called the cops on me. I'm gonna do 2 years in prison if I don't get the best lawyers, and I was found not guilty. Oh, my dog, Big Regret, died at the age of 22. He died peacefully at his home because he succumbed to old age. You know what? 22 is a nice long life for a dog, and I probably wouldn't have changed anything. For your coworker, there's a package on her front desk. She replies that the only package she needs is your pants. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm gonna get at it. A little work, a little play. Okay. Booty call. I'm gonna go see her. I'm flirting with you're floating. I'm being floated. I'm gonna take her to bed and not use a condom. I enjoyed it. And my hookup, you know what? I can have an illegitimate son. I'll name my son Whoopsie. Because that's exactly what he is. A whoopsie. You know, the father of a big boy named Whoopsie. Not that pretty. My son wants me to go for a swim with him. You know what? Of course I will go with my son. Another booty call. I'm gonna go see her. Ripped and dipped. You told her you'd be right there. Your baby mama is coming on you. Of course I'm gonna give it to her and not use it without a condom. I got all she needs. And she got pregnant, I'm keeping the baby. I will name my son Regret. And I will name it Not Pain Child Support. And no, dang it. How about no child support? Dang it! How about Bob? Bob Doll, you are the father of baby boy. A neighbor asks, a neighbor you're not fond of asks to come over and borrow a cup of sugar. I will lie and tell my teller she's out. Abdominal pain doesn't bother me. Earache doesn't bother me. Abdominal bloating doesn't bother me. A coworker just winked at you and said you're on the top of his to-do list. You know what? I'll go for it. I'm cured. I'm no longer suffering from ulcers. Well, apparently that's what I needed. Your son, Whoopsie, is asking you to take him to the movie theater. I don't have time for him. I don't have time for my real son. Well, I died while sleeping peacefully at age 81, and I got the scandalous ribbon. I cheated I don't know how many times. I've murdered I don't know how many peoples. It's safe to say I was the biggest bastard alive. And I gotta say, if I've ever met this guy in real life, I would probably hate him the first time I met him. Luckily, everyone here is fictional. Everything I did was fictional, and now I don't know how not to live my life. My name is Just a Fun Guy. I'm signing off. Don't forget to subscribe for more content, and like, share, do all the good stuff. Again, I'm signing off. So long, YouTube.